Hey, come here for a minute. Honestly, how many times do I have to tell you not to run off without me, Reese? I had the fright of my life when I turned around after finishing my shopping to find you weren't there. Don't do that again, okay? I just smelled something nice from the stall over there. But hey, I found something weird. Weird? Oh goodness. Do you think he's dead? Or maybe he indulged in excess gourmandizing? I'm almost certain it's not the latter. I swear, what are they teaching children in school these days? Never mind. I suppose that should wait. Hey there. Can you hear us? Well, that's Kevin Graham. It looks like he's conscious, at least. What's the matter? I can't see this being a very comfortable place to sit. Maybe he's just hungry? When you're really hungry, sometimes you don't have the energy to talk. You might actually be right there, and you'd know better than anyone. Well then, I think I've got just the thing. When did you get Quincy Bell chocolate? I bought this for you originally, so I'm sorry, Reese. Do you mind if he has this? Okay. Good girl. Come on, why don't you try some? I think you'll like it, especially if you like sweet things. Quincy chocolate's the best there is. There might be a brand that tastes nicer, but they've got the best balance between taste and cost. See? That's a glowing review coming from none other than my darling little sister. The taste should help warm you up a bit too. Go on. See what you think. Oh. I said get lost. Just leave me alone. Please. What should we do? So you're not going to take me up on my offer, huh? I guess I'm left with no choice. Why are you eating it? Whew. That should be enough. God! What? What the hell was that for? Looks like that did the trick. See, I told you that sweet things are great for picking you up. That wasn't the chocolate. That was you being a maniac. What kind of girl does that to a kid they just found on the street? Are you some kind of pedophile or something? Yeah, it was uncalled for. That is a bit creepy, not gonna lie, but I don't know what the game age rating on this game is. I think it's T. Oh my, the Sunday school curriculum really seems to have changed since I went there. But where else could you and Reese be picking up these fancy words, I wonder? I don't think that's really the problem. Yeah, what she said. Wait a second. Your clothes look familiar. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Rufina. Or would that be Rufina? I'm gonna say Rufina. Rufina Argent. And this here is my little sister, Reese. How about you? What's your name? Kevin. Kevin, are you listening? Oh, sorry about that. I must have spaced out for a bit. Are you alright? It's understandable, really. After what happened, it's no surprise you're feeling tired. Maybe we should rest up a bit before we keep going. Nah, don't worry about me. Anyway, we were about to start going over all the information we've gathered. Yes, but... He may not be our ally, but our encounter with that Schwarzenritter turned out to be quite illuminating. We finally have the name of this strange place we found ourselves in, for one. Right. He called it Phantasma. Yep, interesting name it's got. Not sure where it came from, although. Whatever. As far as I know, it's nothing from the church's script. I've never heard of it before either. Then there's the existence of his lord. Well, judging by how the guys spoke of them, it must be the big boss around here. They seem to know a whole lot about us, too. Incidentally, there was one thing that night mentioned which made me curious. It mentioned you having a sister, Reese. Oh, my, I didn't mean to pry into your personal affairs. Should I not have asked? I don't blame you for being curious. As he said, I did indeed have a sister. Her name was Rufina. She was one of the Gralsenritter, just like I am now. Reese. I take it that use of the past tense means, yes, she fell in the line of duty during a mission. Roughly 5 years ago, to be precise. I see. But in that case, how could that man possibly know so much about her skills? I wish I knew. I don't really know much about the work she did. What about you, Kevin? Sorry, but I can't think of how she might have met him either. Still, she was known for being a one-skilled knight. And not just in terms of strength in battle, her judgment and negotiation abilities were top-notch too. The details of her missions are a... Oh my god, I can't talk. Allergies acting up a bit, excuse me. The details of her missions are such a mystery to me that they are for Reese. But it's not a stretch to think she could have met him during one of them. I suppose. Got a bit of a catch in my throat. It's a little better. We've little more than conjecture to go off of. I suppose the matter of which will have to remain unsolved for now. My apologies. I should have asked all I did. I should have never asked. All I did was bring up painful memories. Don't sweat it. We still learned something out of this, and that's that our enemies are keeping a pretty close eye on what we do. We're gonna need to be very careful. So it seems. We'll have to go back to where we met that guy, and we'll have to keep going from there, right? Yeah, I saw another warp at the top of the stairs. Thankfully, the cube can get us there in no time. Yeah. Welcome back, one and all, to Trails in the Sky 3. I'm the TheDarkSeraph. Last time, we cleared up Chapter 1. Yeah, that one is going to be Josette. So, like I said, I'm marking down ones I cannot complete and putting my assumption, and I'll look them up later just to get the correct answer. And like I said, it's the right stick to bring this up if you're playing this on PC like I am. And you choose to use a controller. Let's move further down the Jade Corridor. This game is not very long from what I looked up. This is the exit you noticed before, right? Or perhaps an entrance. It's just like that circle at the base. Do you think this will take us somewhere new? Most likely. It's the only other route I've seen. Well, holes are holes. Let's do it. What the hell? The statue of the White Falcon. Wait, isn't this? It's the southern block of Gransel. Thank goodness we're finally out of there. I don't think so because there's no people around. What's up with you, Reese? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, I can't pretend to be all that familiar with Gransel, but that's not its main gate. Crap. What? No, it isn't. Also, there's no people around and there's plenty of monsters. There's also gates to fight through. The otherworldly capital. I meant some negative version of the capital. Honestly, this is an excuse to reuse assets, but they're putting narrative sense into it. Those soldiers aren't the Royal Army. What has happened here? What has happened to the capital while I was away? I did not see this coming when we stepped onto that warp. Either something happened here while we're stuck inside that place, or the Phantasma is now able to influence the world outside. I apologize, but I cannot stand here any longer. I need to go check on Gransel Castle. I don't blame you. I don't think we're in the capital. Yeah, we need to go investigate the castle. Because there's no one here. "12 of 36. The place looked less like a shop and more like the newest secret playground for the local children, long abandoned after the passing of its owner. But no, to clarify, it was very much in business." I might as well go and put Evade 2 on Tita there, just because I have it. But no, I don't think this is the Phantasm. I just want to explore a little bit to see if there's any loot. A door. "Brings me the girl who loves to fish. Only then shall the door open." Oh gee, I wonder who that is. Give me a second to jot this down. But yeah, that's definitely going to be Estelle. I've got that written down, and I can come back there at any time. Well, we can... Yeah, there's no one here. I had faintly hoped that would be, but I should have known that wouldn't be the case. The guild's assistance would have been immensely helpful in this situation. I'll go and look at the phone. Maybe we'll be able to contact a branch somewhere else and ask them for help. Thanks, Tita. It's no use. The phone's technically working, but I can't actually get through to anyone. Have you tried contacting headquarters at the fortress? No. No good, I can't get through to them either. I imagine you would get the same result no matter where you tried to call. Probably. It's not ideal, but we're on our own. Yeah, I don't think we're in Gransel. This has got to be another door. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks. Only then shall the door open. That's a moon door. I'm going to assume that's going to be Shara. I mean, silver hair, silver streak. It's safe to assume that's Charizard. Also, I'm noticing this game's on the easier side. Any more loot? Yes, a treasure. Insulating tape. Wait, Father! I haven't finished my confession yet. Honestly, that reminds me of it's either a commercial or a movie. It's frickin' like Madonna or something going into the confessional. Walking out of it unfazed and the priest opening the other door and just with the complete look of horror on his face, like he just had to see who the hell this was. If anyone knows where that's from, let me know. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That's a barrier. Genuinely one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Given, you know, Madonna's history of being excommunicated. 9 of 36. The story truly begins neither with grievance nor with jubilee, but with the shop in the letter, located in Bose, cramped between two of the most popular shops on the block, was a tiny, tiny building. Interesting. There's probably an achievement for seeing all of those. Sorry, but the magic palm that restocks all the chests hasn't come by here yet. Try again in another game. A weapon store. And a new weapon. 17 of 36. Good riddance, the son coldly muttered as he turned the key to the lock to lock the shop. This would be the last time he would be forced to ever step inside. I'll bet I can fetch a pretty mirror for his tools at the market. Huh. No, I really love Tita's sprite PNG thing there. That looks very pretty. Honestly, Julia looks a bit like a man, but that's probably just because of the armor she's wearing. Like, that armor's probably just compacting her, I guess, because it's clear this game's not afraid of titties because of this. Well, it's clear that it's Japan. It's clear they're not afraid of titties. God, that was off-color remark. Japan is not afraid of titties. That might provoke some angry comments.
Scary.
Wonderful work, my little treasure. I've already been here. This is moving toward the castle. Like I said, I'm checking out these side buildings, just seeing what's here, seeing what's around. No loot. Loot! Septium. If you stare into the chest and say Ouroboros 5 times, Blue Blanc will visit you in the night. I don't think Ouroboros has much of anything to do with this. I could be wrong, but I don't think Ouroboros is involved in this. Unless this Master of the Phantasm is an Ouroboros Anguis. Which I suppose is possible, but I don't know. But yeah, that Schwarzenritter looked like Louvet. $500. You gaze deeply into the empty chest, hoping for enlightenment. You feel hungry. I don't know why. That's funny. Like that's cute. That's a cute comment. I don't know if that's a reference to anything. 500 Mira. 1 of 36. You remember reading the teaser in Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter for Trails in the Chest, but you didn't feel like reading it then. Yet suddenly, you have a craving for more trails in the chest. So that's what this whole 1 of 36, 7 of 36 is. It's a fucking mini story. It's a mini story. For Trails in the Chest. That's hilarious. I remember reading on Reddit that they continue that joke in this. 1 of 12. La la la. Hideko hummed, barely audible over the sound of the vacuum. Suddenly, ding dong, went the doorbell. My, she exclaimed. Who could that be? Another mini-story. A white bracelet. I expected that to be a mini encounter. Inside the chest is an ancient note hinting at the location of one of the 8 Septarian. It crumbles to dust before you can read it. Speaking of Reddit, I can't remember who it was, but a Reddit user over on the Falcon subreddit helped me find the PNG I needed for the thumbnail, so thank you, whatever your name was. I don't remember what your name was. It'll be on screen. You're amazing. Thank you. You know who you are. If you're watching this.
For the sake of my master!
That's to the castle. We're gonna go over here. Barrier. Excuse me. What? Well, that counts as a win, apparently. Whatever. And let me guess. Okay.
Let's end this.
Scary.
Another barrier. Only one direction to go. A star door. Brings me the guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Only then shall the door open. So I got 1 of 2 people for the star door. We got a mini boss encounter.
Strike as one! Goddess bless you.
Okay, that's cool.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Let's end this. Let's end this.
We did it!
I expected that to be harder. I didn't really have anything to comment on there. I expected that to be harder. I took out one of the barriers. I'm guessing I need to defeat 3 guardians before I can go into the castle. I believe it's locked by a spiritual power of some kind. We're likely to be able to force our way through it as long as it remains active. Unlikely. That's certainly how it seems. Which means we're going to need to find some way to remove it. Most likely. You alright with leaving the castle for now? I fear we have little choice. Yeah, one of the barriers opened up. I think it was this way. Okay, we're gonna fight. That probably should have counted as
Let's end this.
as an ambush encounter. Nice work, Kevin.
Not bad.
Excellent work. It's not that way. Then it must have been this way. No. Then what friggin' barrier broke down? This way. What? Over here. Yep. The east block. So we have a bit to explore here. I needed some craft points anyway. That barrier's down, so I don't get a shortcut anytime soon. Check the museum. Nothing in here. Nothing in the office or the storage room. Nothing around the corners. Huh. I had expected there to be loot in the museum. I'm a little disappointed. Loot in the general store. Septium drops. There's some green hair inside. The chest prays to Adios. This awful priest gets his just desserts. A little harsh. 12 of 12. Hideko didn't even wait for an answer. She just flung open the door without a care. And there, standing before her, was... Okay, fine. Keep your secrets. Proxy puppet. I don't really like those. I'm not clever enough for all these chest phrases. Somebody really should check on the Xseed localizers. The arena is sealed off. Let's check the embassies. Oh, ambush. They move like Joshua.
Prepare to meet your skin!
Alright, what's next?
Chain level 3. Considering this is the Erebonian embassy, we're likely to find a sealing crystal for Olivier or Vander. Well, there's the sealing crystal. What is the Erebonian embassy? So maybe it's Olivier? Oh wait, Joshua was born in Erebonia too. I don't care who it is. I just can't wait to find who's inside. Oh yeah, that's a good point. It could also be Joshua. It's either Joshua, Vander, or Olivier. You are the real treasure. Fuck you, chest. I see treasure. A Bestia quote. Joker is playing Guilty Gear. Have fun playing Guilty Gear, Joker. Increased agility. That would probably be better on Julia. Just saying. I want to go check out the other embassy while I'm here. Ah, Jesus. How did that not count as a surprise attack? Cunt. I don't think this game is particularly that well put together. I mean, I'm liking the story, but it's... I don't know, it seems inconsistent. I guess we're not going to the Calvardian Embassy. Fine. I still can't get over how pretty they are. So this is how I was released too, then. And my next party member is da-da-da-da-da. Another barrier was lifted. Presumably over to the western side. That looks like... Yep! Major Vander. Was that a stun grenade? I figured it'd be Vander. Fall back, Olivier. Their target is likely to be... What? It really is you. Captain Schwartz, what are you doing here? What is here? What happened to Olivier? So you were with the prince when you were drawn in here. Allow me to explain what we know. If you have any questions, I would be happy to try and answer them. Yeah, we're in some kind of weird pocket dimension. Oh, I can go do that star door now. I have to do that. I'm concerned about that full safety, so allow me to assist you in your search. Okay. That's the southernmost town in Erebonia. That's right, it happens to be closest to Erebonian town to Liberl. Sorry to interject, but may I ask something? Who is this Olivier you keep referring to? Oh, he was another one of the guys who came down with who came with us to that flying city. Prince Olivert. You wouldn't think he was a prince if you met him, though. He's a real easygoing and fun to be around. I'm not sure I could disagree anymore with that last part if I tried. He delights in living a life of excessive debauchery and constantly exhausts those unfortunate enough to be around him at every waking hour. You know as well as I do, there's more to him than that. Word of his exploits since returning to the Empire have been reaching Liberl, Major. If they're to be believed, he's become quite adored at high-class social gatherings. It's true he's managed to avoid causing too much of a stir by keeping up his usual acts so far. But who knows what kinds of rumors will start spreading when he reveals his true colors. Well, keep hanging in there, buddy. Something wrong, Reese? Nothing at all. It's interesting how the people we found so far all seem to know one another. That can't be a coincidence. Perhaps only people who met that condition end up getting surrounded by a white light and coming here. Maybe. Well, the logic does add up. Which is a very convenient narrative way of saying all the characters from the last game are going to be here. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this one here. Tita, you're going to take a break, and Vander's going to come in. Yeah, I can switch party members in and out. To do this, select the party icon displayed at the top. Okay. What was that? Kevin, was that? Yep. It's our old pal, the Cube, again. Visitors from afar. Possessors of the Cube. A woman's voice. And who might she be? I wish we knew. Whoever she is, it doesn't seem like she can hear us. You seem to be gathering strength well. I will unlock another of the Cube's powers. About remote abilities. In the Cube menu, you can select a member not in the active party as a support member. The support member will confer certain benefits of the active party. Each character has a different set of benefits they can provide, including raising stats, drop rates, and more. The power of the Malevolent One is much too great. I pray that your bonds will become a great light that will let you prevail. Cryptic! I fear I may have underestimated just how bizarre our situation is. Regardless, whoever she may be, it doesn't sound as though she means us any harm. Indeed, that Schwarzenritter is clearly our enemy, but the woman doesn't seem to be so far. Hello, birds. That said, I wouldn't place too much trust in her yet. We still don't know who she is. Well, thanks to her, we've got a few neat features on the Cube to play with. Ooh, dexterity and agility, but a mild speed penalty. I can work with that. Like I said, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails in the Sky 3 as we continue to investigate Grantsel. I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off. Oh yeah, we're going to do a mini game too.